Yo, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Tristan, and today we're not doing an edit. This isn't a vlog. It's nothing you're actually used to. I'm going to be reviewing the Acon Air 1.8, the trampoline that I'm sitting on currently. So the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't see enough trampoline reviews from a garden trampolining standpoint from that G-Tramp speculation through the eyes. That made no sense. But you get my drift. The thought is that not enough G-Trampers do reviews on trampolines through their perspective. So today we're doing the Acon Air 1.8. Just a quick disclaimer: I don't represent Acon, though I will link them down below in the description, just because this trampoline is honestly so nice. It's got a great bounce, and you'll see when we start the video. So ready? Let's go. Looking at it from a G-Tramp's perspective, I use it to jump on, off of, and onto. Hey, I'm trying to shoot a video. If you can quiet down, please. Freaking airplane. Come on, man. Alright, try number 2. There was a plane flying over me. Alright, so I use this trampoline to flip off of, onto, and on. So what I mean by that is, like, off of, you kind of get the drift, something along the lines of this. I'll insert a clip here. On, I will also insert a clip here. And onto, I don't actually have a clip. So like if you put this next to a trampoline without a net, you can jump onto it. Hit tricks like Rudy ×2, stuff like that. So those are the 3 different ways that I use it. You can use it in many other ways. I want to set it up next to a pool, set it up onto an air track, so on and so forth. And really there's really unlimited ideas to do. It's a great trampoline. Here's a max height test real quick. I'll show you how high I can get on the trampoline. Alright, so as you can see, I only did 3 bounces and still got really close to max height. Alright, so that was the max height test. That was only 3 bounces, and I was getting pretty close to my max height. This thing's running 7-inch springs, which is ridiculous for a trampoline of this size. This thing is running, I'm pretty sure these springs are actually bigger than what you would get on a normal 15-foot circle. Like if you're talking like Skywalker or Walmart, specifically, because Walmart's aren't the best. But just speaking like that. So moving on from this, we're gonna go into safety right after this. Because of the size, there is no net for it, because if there was a net, it would be actually kind of dangerous to jump on. Unless you're like this tall. Your only real danger is falling off. If you can land, if it's hot out, yeah, you can get like some burn. You can like burn your skin a little bit on the vinyl that I'm not sitting on. Like this, all this can get pretty hot in the sun. But you can always wet it down, or so that's not really like the biggest danger. So because of how thick, and like this is like super duper nice foam that sits inside the spring pad. If you fall on the spring pad, I've fallen more than once on the spring pad, and it doesn't hurt. You land on it and you can barely feel the spring, so you won't even get pinched. It's honestly really nice. If you hit your feet, like if you're hitting your feet like right here on towards more the bar, that's gonna hurt. Also because, you know, this part isn't padded. You're just gonna hit metal. So yeah, your only other real danger is falling off, because there's no net. Falling off isn't even the biggest danger currently, because this thing only sits 18 inches above the ground. I've fallen off once. It doesn't feel too good, but you're able to walk away. Here's a clip of me falling off. Ooh, this is so much fun. Oh no. You know that moment when you're vlogging and like you fall off a trampoline on purpose and make it look kind of petty. And then there's people walking by, so you just walk away and act like you didn't mean to do it, and like you weren't even vlogging, because it feels like you're talking to a rock. That's what just happened. Alright, so this trampoline is super duper nice, as you can tell. I really do love it. I've only had it for about a month, and I've already been throwing down super hard tricks. And I think the biggest thing about this is the cost. I was able to buy this using graduation money, okay? $240 without adding on the shipping. Alright, so now we're gonna go over durability. It's honestly really durable. The reason I like this is because on my trampoline, the big one I had, it was a fabric spring bed, so you were able to rip through it. This one is vinyl, so it's gonna be extremely hard to rip. The bed is just your standard black bed that you would get on any normal trampoline. It's real nice, it's real bouncy, it flows with your feet. 7-inch galvanized steel for springs. And honestly, they're super bouncy. I've already stretched out a couple, but that was because they were stretching it like 2 to 3 inches too far. They're super duper nice. You're able to cross them. I've crossed them over each other. You could V them. And honestly, you don't have to, because you can get the same. You can get just about as much bounce without crossing them. And personally, honestly, it sounds better because I don't want to hear when you're crossing your springs. So that's with durability. We're done with durability and we'll move on. Alright, so next up is portability. It's honestly a really portable trampoline. They got a lot of really cool things that they do to allow it to be more portable. And I generally carry it in the standard box that you get, but currently we left it out overnight, just kind of sitting on this rug in the garage, so I didn't have to rebuild it this morning. But it sits in like a 5-foot wide box, I mean a 5-foot long box, but like 10 inches, and it gets to be really small. Actually, technically it'd be 18 inches, I guess. Whatever, semantics. It sits in a really small box. It only comes in one. The trampoline weighs 61 pounds, so it's not very easy to pick up, and it's 6 feet wide, so you can't pick it up by yourself. So it helps to have a second person. You can always roll it, but like I took it to the beach and we had to walk it maybe 1,000 feet uphill. Fully built because it was raining out and I didn't want to get the cardboard box all wet. So we built it out and then we walked it like 1,000 feet and it was perfectly fine. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't too hard. And then we were able to play on it for 2 hours at least and then walk it back down. It was really easy. The next day we were able to build it on the beach, but I'll put in that edit of like what we did there, and just you can see. I'm gonna put in a couple edits, but this is like how bouncy it is. It was really, really bouncy. So here you go. Here's the edit. 1, 2.
Race all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly. We'll fly.
So as you can see, it's really bouncy, really portable. It was honestly really easy to put together and take apart. I'll put in some speedy clips of me putting this together and taking it apart. But I'll have to do that first before I can actually tell you how fast and how long. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm going to import the clips and show you how long it takes. Yeah. Alright, so here is me putting it together at 8 times faster than normal time. You only get to see up until I get the springs almost completely put on, but it only took me about 10 minutes. So here's the clip. Here's me taking it down. It only took me about 5 minutes to take down. It's also sped up 8 times. So here's the clip. So that is a full review of the Acon Air 1.8. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if my comments are enabled, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like shy preteens. I could only breathe. Have to believe I'm alone. Wait, I gave you my heart.